Does anyone remember Casey Anthony? You know, the one from Orlando, Florida? The one who had the nanny named Zanny? And whenever Casey needed a babysitter for her daughter Kaylee, Zanny would be the one to babysit her daughter. And as we all know, that story was a heartbreaking one, because Casey led everyone to believe that her daughter was actually kidnapped. She even had a flyer printed. And not only that, she was the one who was helpful in the search of her daughter. But she knew the whole time that she had killed her daughter. And in our justice system, she ends up getting away when the proof was right there that she did what she did. Well, this story right here reminds me of Casey Anthony. This Alexee Treviso. And, you know, it's really interesting to me because I didn't even know about this story until most recently, and I didn't want to talk about it, but I had to think about the context. And the context I'm talking about is children. And when a woman has a kid, I still don't understand it. It's hard for me to fathom how any woman who gives birth could just disregard the life of that baby. But you know, I do get it. My body, my choice. But in this situation, the mom, who is a 19-year-old from Artesia, New Mexico, gave birth in a hospital bathroom and then took the baby and put the baby in the trash can. Artesia, New Mexico. Police arrest a 19-year-old Artesia woman accused of putting her newborn baby in a trash bag at a hospital, killing him. Now, I did read a few articles that said they didn't know if she knew that she was pregnant to begin with. But I'm just going to go ahead and say that's all a lie. You see, I'm not a woman, but I'm pretty sure any woman would know when she is pregnant, especially at full term. Now, it doesn't take a genius to know when a person is pregnant, you know, not to mention the baby bump, you know, especially at 8 weeks, you get a baby bump. But this chick, she carried full term. And I don't have to go into a whole background about her. But what you do need to know is, yes, she is 19. She is an adult. She is a cheerleader, or was a cheerleader. Artesia Bulldogs. And now, she's being talked about. I'm talking about her. And the point I want to bring home for everyone is, she gave birth to a full-term baby inside this bathroom. And then she killed this baby.
Go up north for autopsy. More likely it'll be done with them the next day.
Are y'all going to take her to custody or anything like that? Like,
that depends on what the DA finds. We have to wait for the autopsy to come back to see what happened.
That's her boyfriend.
Mr. Boyfriend, do you have a driver's license? No.
You know, I didn't know. I honestly didn't know she was pregnant. I didn't know. I just thought, like she said, I have back pain more. My hips are hurting me. I think I need to go to the chiropractor. I said, okay, let's go tomorrow. But she was like in really a lot of pain, and you know.
Yesterday she said it was really bad, that her hips were hurting and her back. And then last night we're on the phone together and she said her hips were hurting bad. And I said, asked her if anything else was hurting. And she said just everything.
How long have y'all been together?
Almost 2 years.
2 years? Okay. So I'm not trying to be rude, but you are more than likely would be the father? Okay.
No.
Now, I'm a dad. I know what it feels like to be in the hospital and there is a pregnancy complication. It is a scary thing. It is one of those situations where you feel completely helpless if the baby is going to live or die. For this chick to go ahead and choose for the baby to die, not just in my opinion, but I'm sure the world sees it this way also, that she is guilty of murder. And I don't know how many people are going to watch this, but you know what it feels like when you have a kid and you see them for the first time. You get overwhelmed with joy and peace, and you want to do anything in your power to protect this kid, your baby. And that moment, it changes you. It changes you forever. I just don't understand how any woman could do this. But with Casey Anthony, I'm starting to see a trend. Maybe she won't get charged. Maybe they're just gonna throw it all out. And as I've read, she isn't in custody right now. She does have a court date though. And I don't understand why she's not behind bars. Clearly, she killed this baby. But the way our justice system works, it's not balanced. We all know that it's not. It never will be. I'm going to show you some pictures, and viewer discretion is advised, of prematures. And I just want to bring home a concept to you so that you understand where I'm coming from. Here is a picture of a 12-week-old premature baby. Now, I'm not saying that it would be extremely difficult to give birth, but it would be difficult. I could imagine for a woman, it would be very difficult. But you see how small and fragile that baby was? Now here's another one. Here's a 19-week-old baby. Again, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be difficult. I'm pretty sure it would be. But this chick, my God. Here's another one, a 22-week-old baby. And, you know, after looking at these pictures that I decided to put in this video, I thought about my own kids. And I remember what it was like standing in that hospital room. And I remember what it was like hearing them cry. And I remember what it was like to cut the umbilical cord. And I remember what it was like to hold them for the first time. And for me to have that experience, it's like I can't understand why any woman would want to let that not happen for her or for anyone. This chick is completely selfish. I do believe that she deserves a lot of jail time. I really do. But with Casey Anthony, she ended up getting away. And this chick right here, she might get away also. Who knows? But the balances are skewed. You know, this is America. It is what it is. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that you know, being a parent is a hard job. It is unrewarding. You don't get paid for it. Long hours, no rest. But you know, there are joys and there are pains, and it's best to work with your kids. And by that I mean learn who they are as a person, and in return you're teaching them as their parent who you are as a person. And I think that is one of the greatest gifts that we can give to one another. Children, they are innocent. We have to protect them. But you know, I just don't want to ramble on. So let me go ahead and read this. Treviso's jury trial is set for October 2nd, 2023. What I think is going to happen during that trial, I think that she's gonna do a little bit of jail time, not a lot of jail time, and then she's going to be released. Time served. I think that she's going to be another epitome for baby killers out there, and she will forever and always be remembered as that 19-year-old who gave birth in a hospital bathroom and killed her kid. So this is a different video for me. I didn't want to make this one, but you know, it was just on my mind to go ahead and do that. But if you made it this far, you guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Late.